Hey everybody, it's BearCozy, and today I got an awesome opportunity to check out Eternal Evolution. This is going to be a first look for me. We're going to do this together, and we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to log in, and I am going to start on NA5. That is the server that I'm going to be starting on, so if you are playing, come say hello and join me on NA5. All right, so here is where we are. Now, right now, I just started, and I missed the first two missions. I started with the first two missions because I wanted to get in to the main screen. However, as most games are, they force you to do a tutorial, which is a very good thing. And so after I did the first two missions and I clicked through a couple of buttons, I wanted to start recording this to do a first look together so we can both go through it, check out how the game is, how it's played, and what it's all about. And you can make an informed decision for yourself if you like this game or not. Now, the very first thing that you notice, or the very first thing that I've noticed, is this giant pile of gold in the back, which is a really cool feature because now when I'm not playing the game, the gold is coming in. You could see gold, you could see diamonds in there, gems, whatever else is in there. I have yet to find out because I am still locked to the tutorial. So here's the plan. We're going to go through the tutorial together, and then we're going to go ahead and grab all of the goodies together. Now, right now, we can deploy we can deploy the woodpecker to get a taste of his real power. There's a joke in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and grab this mech. I think it's a mech. That's kind of cool, so we're going to drag him up. This is a little bit tile-based. I'm not a huge fan of tile-based games. However, I do see that we can unlock auto at some point. So at some point, we're just going to run it on auto, and that's going to be really cool. And let's see, we got a weapon here. We got a rifle. We got hero experience, and we got gold. Okay, pretty standard. Let's go through this tutorial together. We're just going to skip this. I personally hate reading through the storylines. In these games, the storylines never make any sense to me. So what I'm going to do is, it looks like it wants me to click an active skill here. So right now, it is asking me to manually click. Good thing I don't have to manually target. It's just going to do it on its own, which is really good. Also, there should be some music here. Let me turn this up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear that. It's very quiet for me. The beginner screen sound was very, very loud. I turned it down, and now it seems like it's extremely quiet. So, right now, we have made it through Chapter 1, Stage 1, 2, and 3. We're going to be going into Chapter 1, Stage 4, all the way through 6, and at which point we should probably start unlocking. There is a base right behind my camera that you can't see. If I go ahead and move myself out of the way, hopefully I can. My camera is actually not letting me move it because I am recording, but there is a base right behind me, and there's also perimeter right there. And right now, all we can do is follow the in-game instructions. So let's go through it together. And first look, this is looking pretty good. The graphics are nice. I do have to manual some of their skills, which is okay until we unlock the auto button, which is at the top right. We got a guy with a pike, we got a swordsman, and then we got an awesome mech. So this is really interesting. There's a lot of different heroes, and here we are getting to the loot. Now, this loot has been piling up because I started to play, and then I went to work, I went AFK, did some other things, and it's been a while. Been about 24 hours since I played, and as you can see, I get a nice stash of gold, and since my heroes are only level 1 or 2, you can imagine the stash is going to be much bigger going forward. So this is what we got. We got 145,000 gold, which is awesome. Got a bunch of experience. Got a bunch of resources. I'm not sure what this red crystal is. We're getting 5 an hour there, and we're getting 30 a minute for the experience. Let's go ahead and collect that, and then I'm sure the game will explain to us. Maybe the red is the crystals. I would imagine maybe red is the skill crystals. We're going to find out. All right, going to heroes. Our mech is level 7. The other two guys are level 1. So let's click on the mech, see what the mech does. Mech is called the woodpecker. We're going to level him up. So total, okay, equipment, total experience went up. It wants me to equip all. However, I know from experience, if we have gear, if we have more than just the weapon that we just equipped, equipping all is usually a bad idea. You want to equip manually because as I'm looking at this screen, It's a little grayed out because it wants me to go back. But as I'm looking at the screen here, we still have crit rate, we have crit damage, and we have attack, defense, HP, just like most of the other games. Going back to the hero screen, let's go ahead and challenge 1-5. Then we're going to challenge 1-6, and we're going to play around. Let's go ahead and unload. Boom! There we go. Now that we got the mecha new weapon, he does a lot more damage, which is cool. And we'll challenge 1-5, 1-6, and then we're going to play around with some of this other stuff. Stage 1, reboot the giant tower. By the way, big shout out to the developers of this game for giving me the chance to try this out. This is a first look. I'm really enjoying this. It's an awesome opportunity, and thank you to everybody for watching my videos and subscribing to the channel. You are the reason why I'm getting these opportunities, so I can share this with you. I can share the experience with you. And going forward, if enough people like this game, maybe we'll get into it together, and I'll reach out and see if I can do some giveaways as well for this game like I do for Ace. That's going to be awesome. Scanning. We're standing by. So we've done 1-5. We're going to 6. We can probably go ahead and skip that. Jump right into the story mode. Here we go. Big boss time. And it looks like now it wants us to take a little bit more of a lead. I noticed I could change out some of the heroes as well. If I had more heroes, I could probably change them out. Okay. I am playing. By the way, you can play this. This is a mobile game. I am playing on BlueStacks, which is an emulator. You can also play this on LD Player and a few other things. BlueStacks and LD are on the computer, so I am controlling. I'm using my mouse to control this. I know not everybody knows that. BlueStacks is really nice. Download it, download the game, and you can play this on your computer. So that is what I'm doing. Now, it looks like he wants me... What? Long press. I think I misclicked that. It wanted me to click and hold. There we go. Now it's getting me to aim it. That is very interesting. I was hoping I didn't have to aim this. Maybe once we put it on auto, it'll be a little bit easier. So if you are playing on mobile, press and hold and drag to where you want it to aim. If you are playing on the computer, left mouse click, hold down, and then you can just drag this around and you can aim it. So what I'm going to do is try to target the boss and the ads on the side so we get everybody, since I missed it the first time. And there we go. So far, we're doing okay. It looks like we're going to be able to get him down unless he runs away. All right, so he ran away to fight another day. We got a new piece of armor, which is nice. Soldiers have reported that the tungsten shards greatly improve the mobility of the wearer. For those of you that are not welders and don't know, tungsten material is actually radioactive, so I would not recommend making armor out of tungsten. And we have a recruitment card material used in basic recruitment and novice recruitment of heroes. So I'm wondering if this is equivalent to a shard. We'll have to see. Recruitment of heroes makes me think that this is a shard that we can pop. And then hero experience used to level up heroes and some gold. Nice. All right, moving on to the new hero. I'm looking forward to taking out the first two. All right, here we go. Right now, we are getting to the base. I'm looking forward to taking out the first two heroes, replacing them with something a little bit better. Moving on to the base, which is behind me right there. As you can see, my chair is also behind me. Let's check out what the base has. From some of the videos I have watched, I've watched Jay Giggs and I've seen Hell Hades. They've both done tutorials on this game. It looked really nice. The bases looked really full. I've seen some screenshots as well, and it looks like you can build a really, really large base. So this is kind of a neat idea where you're not only grinding the game, but you're also building up your base as you go. Right now, I'm not sure if we have to build it or if new things open up as we progress in the game. Hope says, tap the driver key and put it into the base reactor, and then you'll be the real ruler of the Giant's Tower base. Okay, let's go ahead and tap this. That goes right in. That's kind of cool. I like the cinematics. I really like building games. I like RTS games, real-time strategy games. I played them a lot in the past. One of my favorite was StarCraft and Warcraft 3, so I have some good experience there. And I really enjoy survival games, although right now I don't have time to play them. I enjoy survival games. This reminds me of the Mars survival game. This is kind of cool. Really liking this. So we'll have to see if this is a combination of an RTS and an RPG. At first glance, it looks neat. All right, We got our central hub. Let's go ahead and click on that. Tap Central Hub, the core building in the giant tower. As the central hub of the internal base, it is mainly responsible for the continuous energy supply to the base. Makes sense? Central hub powers everything. We got our first core. Inserted that in the first slot. And this, let's see what this did. There is a cinematic which is skippable. Let me know in the comments below if you like cinematics or if you want me to just skip all these. I plan on making a few more videos. We'll see how this goes. See how the response is from the community. First impressions, I'm liking this game. It is unique. It seems like they combined RTS elements with RPG elements, which I really like. And we have now unlocked the Recruitment Center. Tap anywhere to continue. The Recruitment module has been fully charged. You can now head to the Recruitment Center to recruit more heroes and improve your team. Okay, standard strategic. Let's build some SCVs. Let's build some tanks. I'm thinking StarCraft SCV, ready to go. All right, let's go ahead and recruit. So this is definitely a shard. We'll see what we get. Now this is, I believe it's basic heroes. So we'll see this. There comes the pod, just like from StarCraft. This is cool. It brings me back a few years for sure when StarCraft 1 and 2 came out. We got Oysa the Light Warden. Now she looks really cool. I hope she's good. She's an elite hero. If you notice, elite is purple. So this is very interesting. So I wonder if elite means epic in other games because it is purple. We'll have to see. Or if this is the very base class. I'm still trying to find out. What I want to do is I want to check that hero out, but it's not letting me. So let's go ahead and skip this. There is no time to lose. Let's head to the Badlands to search for the War God quickly. Right now, I am still locked into the tutorial, which is pretty good. I do want to do a little bit more exploration. I want to explore a little bit more things. But as you can see, back on the main screen, we already are starting to get a nice pile of cash here, which is really nice. So as we continue through the story, that's going to continue piling up. And then I'll go to work, I'll edit the video, I'll do what I got to do, and I'll come back and I'll claim all of those resources which have been piling up nicely while I'm AFK. So in this game, we no longer have to grind for resources manually. As you're out and about doing things and living life, resources come together. Now, an elite tank hero has joined your team and will fight alongside with us. Let's go ahead and select her. She is our tank. That is good to know. And if you know anything about other games, tank heroes need to be in the front to tank all of the damage. They are typically very high defense heroes, very high HP, and they absorb all of the damage, and then our attack heroes go in the back like our mech. Now, our tank hero is level 1. Our mech looks like he is level 8, and the other two are level 1 as well. So as we get more heroes, maybe we can replace Mr. Pike and Mr. Sword over here. Our new tank hero is just there to absorb a bunch of damage. Does she heal? Most likely she does. Okay, she doesn't. She's got a little bit of a paladin ability. Let's go ahead and click on some of these skills. These are going to be on auto. And right now we're clicking them. I am waiting to unlock the auto button at the top and also the 2x speed, which is at the top right. And then they can just go through it themselves. Let's go to the next stage. Now, as I mentioned previously, tank heroes are there typically to just absorb a bunch of damage, just to be a tank. Now, we have finally gotten to the first stage of where we can go on auto. We can click this button. Everything will be on auto. Auto all if you want to auto all, or if you want to manual some of these by yourself, you can. That will probably be most likely for much harder difficulties. Right now, all we can do is confirm. And they're going to use skills on their own. And right now it's on 1x speed, which is right below the 1x button. That's 1 time speed. We will soon get to 2x speed and it'll go a lot faster. Let's go ahead to the next stage. Now in the last stage I did notice we got some pants. So maybe we can get to a point where we can actually start equipping some of these heroes, throwing some of our tungsten radioactive pants on our heroes, and hopefully giving them a little bit more survivability, which is kind of funny to me. So our tank is staying up alive pretty good. Everybody's targeting her, which is nice, allowing some of the other heroes to do damage. Now, in the early stages, it seems like it's going very quickly. Not really a whole lot going on. Now, the one thing that I am noticing as we are jumping into story mode stage 2-4, right now, this looks like this is our combined power. 1338 is our team. 1600 is the enemy team. So we should be able to take them on no problem. And now at stage 2-4, we have unlocked our 2x speed, which should go much faster. So now we got auto and we have 2x speed. So if you are the type of person you like the auto, which I do, and I think most people do, unless you like to manual, you can put it on auto, put it on 2 times the speed, and have a good time. So there we go. These stages are a little bit quick, a little bit faster. Aha! Now, clicking on the Soul Rublite, clicking on this, clicking on the red soul crystals, these are used. These are materials required to advance heroes. That's going to be really nice. So I wonder if these are equivalent to chickens and or pumpkins to advance heroes, because we also have experience which are used to level them to a new level. These might be used to either advance them from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, or upgrade them to a higher grade. That remains to be seen, and I'm sure the game will take us through. Now, we have cleared 2-4. We are on 2-5, and the game wants us to go to heroes. Let's go to heroes. Let's go slap some equipment on her, upgrade this hero to level 10, and complete their advance. Right now, I believe she is level 1. So if we click level up, as you could see, we are leveling her up. Her attack is going up right there, right in the center. It's a little bit hard to see, but HP is going up, attack is going up as well, and defense is going up. So there we are. Advanced preview, level 1. Now I believe this is the skill right now. All we can do is follow the instructions. Waves her weapon in an arc, so that is the skill. It's a level 1 skill, dealing 220% defense as damage. So the more defense this hero has, the more damage she does, which also makes her a lot tankier. Let's go ahead and advance the skill. Right now, she's going from level 9 to level 10. Her attack went up 3,000. Her health went up 3,000. Her attack went up from 140 to 183. And defense went up almost 30. Tap anywhere to continue. Nice. And her light impact skill was unlocked as well, or was leveled up, I should say. And the next one unlocks at level 20, and she will do a lot more damage. I don't know if we can get her to level 20, but that's kind of cool. Here we go. Looking at her skills, now we can do a little bit more. We can play around a little bit more. And I'll see if I can adjust the graphics and make them a little bit nicer as we get into some more of the main screen here. Looking at her skills, Light of Heaven is the ultimate. Oysa summons a bolt of divine light from the sky to strike enemies, inflicting 330% defense as damage. Has a 70% chance to stun enemies. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then the new skill we just got, I believe, is Light Impact. Waves her weapon in an arc, dealing 220% defense as damage. Level 2 unlocks at level 20. Level 3 most likely at 30. 4 at 40. And then level 5 looks like from Commander Boost. So we might have to take her to Commander to get level 5. Let's continue following up. By the way, if you look at her power is 1,251. That should be her total power there. And that is how you can judge the heroes. So let's go through, right? Let's continue to what the game wants us to do. As you can see, the loot is piling up. We can go ahead and collect it. There we go. Everything is piling up there. And let's continue to 2-5. Challenging 2-5. This is on auto and it's on 2x speed, which is nice. And you can see the heroes are starting to do a little bit more damage, especially our newly leveled hero. She is 10. And this is going pretty good. This is going pretty good. She's doing good damage. The other ones still need gear. They still need to get leveled. And we'll get to that. So right now, this is very simple. It's just taking us through the first 4 adventure stages, which are the missions, to get us used to what's going on, to get us to understand, and kind of taking us through the game, showing us different things, how to level heroes, how to upgrade skills, and how to gear. And if you've played any other RTS games, RPG games, this is very, very similar. Here we go. Now, this is something new. Battle Angel Serena. Recharge any amount. We can do Showcase. She is a support hero. showcase available as well. Serena is a battle angel. I believe she is pretty good. Now, where is her rank? I am looking to see if she is... what tier she is. She actually looks awesome. I like the two-handed hammer, which is awesome. The giant mace she's got. I love the wings. She's got a bunch of different skills here. Guardian Angel. The user chants continuously summoning an angel to the battlefield for 5 seconds. Wow, that's kind of neat. There's a lot going on there. I'm sure we'll get to it. She does cast a Divine Light to heal a friendly unit. So she is definitely support. Increases defense of a target ally by 30% for 7 seconds. And then when the skill casts, if the HP of an ally hero with the lowest HP is lower than 60%, a one-off healing shall be cast and the hero shall be subsequently healed up to 2.6% of Serena's max health. The wording could be a little bit better there, but when this goes off, she will heal the hero when this goes off, she will heal the hero with the lowest health for 2.6% of her max HP if the hero with the lowest HP is under 60%. That's the way I'm reading it. The wording's a little bit tricky. Let's go ahead and check this out. There's also a video. I want to check this out. Let's see how good she is. I love watching videos. This definitely reminds me of StarCraft. I really like the take on this. Looks like they're building her armor. Terran, and she is Terran, yeah. Definitely borrowed elements from StarCraft. I like that. Very cool. I like that they borrowed elements and they did not steal them and just implement them into the game. They made it unique, which is really nice. Okay, very cool. Let's go. And right away, we are presented with a $4.99 pack, which we're not going to buy. This is an assist pack. This looks like a advanced recruitment card for legendary heroes, maybe S tier heroes. There's also a rush pack, probably. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Double the experience there. That's what it looked like. I got too excited before I explained it. That looked like a double gold maybe for a certain amount of time. So that was really neat. I just clicked on that because I got excited. Right now, we're not going to buy anything. However, there are free resources. Special pack, limited time sale. This is completely free. And if we click on this, we do get 60 diamonds, which are coins. And then we get another elite hero shard, so we can summon another elite hero. There is a special pack. There's also a daily gift in the top right-hand corner. That's kind of cool. So if you log in, you can get your daily gifts. 2 elite hero shards. Let's go ahead and summon them. We'll see how this goes. Right now, I'm not sure if we can... Alright, so let's see if we can go ahead and use those elite summon shards. We may not be able to because we haven't progressed enough. However, we can continue doing the challenge missions and then we'll get to the summons and we'll summon some more heroes. Skipping through the next 2 missions, we are back to the recruitment center in the central hub, and now we are able to recruit 10 heroes, and this is what I wanted to do. And by the way, in the back you could see a lot of unique heroes in the back. We have, it looks like an alien guy in a spacesuit there. We also have a mutated ram. There's lots of unique heroes, including mechs. So there's lots of creativity in this game. This game is pretty unique to what I've played. Let's go ahead and summon those 10 elite heroes. Let's see what we get. See if we get anything new, anything duplicate. And we'll take a look at the next recruitment. Boom. Okay, we got Nero, the hero. We got Fatty. Wow, this is going really, really fast. It looks like... Here we go. We got another elite dragon. Kind of cool. Those look like basic heroes there, the greens. Okay, so we got the next 10. So we got a couple of greens, a couple of blues, and we got 1 elite. I believe this is an elite. The purple, and the dragon's kind of cool. From first look, he does look like he's a back-of-the-line unit, right? Placed behind a tank because he breathes fire. So he is most likely ranged. Looking at some of these other ones, the eye here, I'm not sure what's going on with the octopus eye. Some of these look like they're very basic hero, judging by their skills. So I'm not going to level them. But it is kind of cool to check them out. Some of these may be useful a little bit later on. An elite energy hero has joined us. Let's take a look at him. Now, this is the new hero that we just got. Karma, he's the new hero. He's a dragon. Kind of cool. I believe he is back in the line. Let's take a look. Let's level him up. Put him to 10. We got plenty of crystals there to put him to level 10. Explosive trap creates a fire trap in an area centered around the target. So this would most likely go in the middle, and then it would create a fire trap around that middle target to affect units on the sides, maybe in the back as well. The trap explodes 1 second later, dealing 120% damage to all enemies in the area. In fire spirit form, targets in the area receive additional 74% damage. That's quite a bit. And it wants us to level him up some more. Advance it from level 1 to level 2. He must be really good. Or maybe not. Let's see. So level 2, initial damage increased to 125% of attack. So he is an attack-based hero. The more attack, the more damage he does, which means he is probably squishy and he probably dies very, very quickly. He's at level 39. We are all out of experience. And for us to level him to level 40, we need at least 5 heroes of level 20 or above. So I'm sure we can do that. Let's see if we can upgrade her to level 20 maybe. Make her a little bit tankier. We got some more shards we can do. Her skill goes up as well every time we level up from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and so on. So the skills get leveled up as well. So that's kind of cool. We'll leave her at level 20 to soak up all of the damage. And we'll focus on some of the damage dealing units in the back so they can start doing damage. Challenge mode 2.9. Story mode 2.9. Heroes. Let's go ahead and swap him out. Ooh, we can actually add a 5th, which is nice. I'm not sure if we can move him anywhere. However, we are up to 5 in our roster now, and he should be doing a ton of damage. Let's take a look. There we go. So he just wiped everybody out. One shot. Next stage. So the idea is to build your tanks in the front. Maybe some of your AoE units in the front as well, as long as they are not ranged casters. Maybe if they are defense based and they have some kind of an AoE sweep, we'll put them in the front. And then any ranged units will go in the back to do the most damage. And hopefully we can keep them alive. And maybe a healer. Once we get a healer, replace them in the back as well. We'll see if we can get a lineup of 6 heroes. If not, we will pull somebody out. And we will get ourselves a nice healing hero in the back, like Serena that we just seen. So right now, it's going pretty good. We are plowing through this. Of course, thanks to the dragon, he's doing a ton of damage from the back. And I like that it's on auto. You don't really have to do a ton of manual input. And we can just go through the stages for a little bit here. Alright, jumping ahead to completion of stage 12-14, I have just unlocked Fast Patrol. Tap anywhere to continue. In this case, we can click. Let's go ahead and see what Fast Patrol is. Now, Fast Patrol, right up here, instantly acquire 120 minutes worth of patrol rewards. This is interesting. So we do have 2 remaining Fast Patrols. It is free. Let's go ahead and see what this actually does. Aha, so we actually get some rewards obtained. Interesting. So I would imagine the higher level stage we're on, the more resources we get. And this is instant, and it goes right into our bag. That's kind of cool. This is battle orders. Whoa. We also do have battle orders up top, right above Fast Patrol. Clicking on that. Now, this looks like a hero pass. Looks like a paid and a free version, which is interesting. So, battle orders right now, we have the first one for free, the top one for free, which has given us rare hero shards. We got 30 shards, which means we can pop more rare heroes. And then, of course, as we continue to level up, all of the free rewards will be up top, and all of the premium rewards you can see on the bottom. And it looks like we actually get a hero, which is a mech. He's a war god mech. If we choose if we choose the paid premium version for this elite pass, I'm not sure exactly what it's called right now, but I guess it's called the battle orders. If we choose the premium version of the battle orders, we do get a hero right away. And if we unlock premium content, it is $15. And I'm not sure if this is, it looks like it is a monthly thing, so it is $15 for the month. And it looks like we get a lot of recruitment cards as well here, and a new hero. So that's kind of neat. There's a lot of resources here, so this may or may not be worth it for you, but this looks like there's a ton of resources. They're making this very, very, very appealing. I keep scrolling and scrolling, and we are continuing. Now this, of course, I believe you have to continue on the levels, right? You have to continue reaching these levels. Does this go all the way to 100? This goes all the way to 100. Wow, there's a lot of resources here. So you have to play a lot to level up the battle orders from level 1 to 100. And then if you choose the premium version, you get all of the top and all of the bottom. All right, let's jump in to story mode 215. We're going to challenge this, and we're going to see how this goes. Everything right now is on auto. This is A-OK. And they're doing good. The front guy is starting to die. He is level 1. The guy with the sword. The guy with the pike is level 1 as well. But our dragon is about level 39, which is awesome. Does this just keep going? Looking at the missions from the main screen, Stage 1, reboot the Giant's Tower. So, Stage 1 is complete. Complete main stage 1-6. We got some diamonds from that. That's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and collect the top as well. Nice, very nice. And it looks like we're going to be getting some resources as well. Upgrade hero to level 10. We got that. Stage 2-2. So it looks like this game gives a ton of resources, including some armor as well. We need to probably upgrade somebody on that. We got gloves. We got armor. Probably, we will go through that together. We'll throw that on somebody a little bit later on. There is a lot of new things going on, but first glance, look at how many rewards we have. There's a ton of resources. So if you're a fan of a game where you can collect resources and get lots of gifts, this looks like a fun game to play. Going through, finishing off all of the rewards. Upgrade any heroes to level 10. Any 3 heroes to level 10. So that is our next challenge. And then we're going to get a nice mask. I kind of really like this post-apocalyptic mask. We're going to do that. Let's go ahead and see if we can upgrade another hero to level 10. That's probably going to be our purple mech. Clunk. And then there we go. From level 9 to level 10. Chain shot is the new skill. Shoots the enemy twice each time, dealing 80% damage. Very, very nice. We got 3 heroes to level 10. Let's go collect that. Wear 3 pieces of equipment. Now, if we click go, it should take us to our most powerful hero. And we need a weapon. I believe we probably need a weapon most because this is a back of the line damage dealing ranged hero. So we need a weapon first. We see this gun is equipped on the mech. This one is available, attack 20. This one's got attack 20 as well, so they're both even. So if we equip this, the total attack should go up, which is very nice. And then we'll throw on a bodysuit, throw on some pants, and we should probably equip some of the armor on our tank in the front. 216. Weekend pack. What's this weekend pack? This bag. Store. Events. Whoa. Alright, check this out. Something really cool I found is the Events tab on the left-hand side. Third one down for me, right mid-screen. And if you click on the events, we got 7-day logins. We got diamonds. We got a bunch of stuff. New hero coming up. So, ooh, that is actually interesting. I wonder if this dragon is any good. We have new heroes. Lots of another weapon. Hero's Edge Sword. Look at this thing. It is yellow, which makes me think it's... It is yellow, which makes me think it's a high rarity weapon. 100 attack. That is very, very huge. That is unlocking for me on day 3 in 17 hours. Or, excuse me, that is actually unlocking for me on day 4 It also randomly generates one secondary stat, which is interesting. And you can also make it a part of a set. It is a 2-piece set, which increases attack by 15%. Find the trigger and pull it. That is interesting. I really want to get to this. And then on day 7, we get Oysa, which we already pulled, so we already have her. Every time you unlock a new hero, you will get Rich Gallery unlocking rewards. Oh, that's kind of cool. So every time we pull a new hero, we get more resources. Then we have a day 30. Look at this. This is amazing. All of the resources we have here on day 30, we get a brand new hero, Serena, the Battle Angel. So that is definitely worth logging in for just for her. And then, of course, we have all the other resources. So there is lots of things to keep you busy, lots of resources, lots of new bounties available, detail gathering. There is a lot here. We'll have to go through some more of this together. There's a new hero, 2 new heroes. Actually, the top new hero is Abada. We can recruit her. I'm not sure if this is paid. Complete the story, stage 828. And raise military rank to level 8 to unlock her. And then this one is Emma, and Emma is probably the same, so there's lots of new resources. But for right now, I'm going to concentrate on day 3 and day 4 login to get my weapon. Alright, this video is starting to get a little bit on the longer side. This has been a first look of Eternal Evolutions. I'm really enjoying the game so far. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you like this game, if you like the new content as well, if you are interested in playing or seeing more content like this. I plan on playing this game for a little while, and if there is enough interest, we can play this game together. And I can make more content like this going forward as I get more opportunities for other games. With that said, that's going to do it for this video. Do me a huge favor, hit the like and the subscribe on the bottom. Also, leave me a nice comment down below. Let me know if you enjoy this. And for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.